The house was quiet but not with peace. The ticking of the clock echoed louder than ever, each second pressing heavier on their hearts. Jane sat by the window, staring at the streets of Hollywood, her face calm but her soul in pieces. Behind her, Ronald paced slowly, his hands trembling just enough to betray the storm inside him. There had been a time when they couldn't stand to be apart. Their laughter once filled these walls. Their whispers were promises of forever. Jane remembered the nights when Ronald returned from long film shoots exhausted, yet glowing, and she would run into his arms as if nothing else in the world mattered. Ronald remembered the way her smile erased every worry, the way she made him believe that life was bigger than the roles he played. But love doesn't always end in fire, it fades like photographs left too long in the sun, colors drained, edges fragile. Their bond eroded slowly, worn down by work, by dreams pulling them in different directions, by walls of silence they no longer knew how to climb. "You're not here, Ronnie," Jane whispered at last. Her voice trembled. "Even when you are, you're somewhere else." He closed his eyes. How could he explain? He loved her, God, he loved her, but something inside pulled him away, toward a world larger than the two of them. He was no longer just the man she had married. Their arguments in those final months weren't born of hatred, but of sorrow. She wanted him wholly, but he was already half gone, chasing speeches and causes bigger than the screen they once shared. And so, the choice neither of them wanted became the only path left. The papers were signed quietly, away from the spotlight. For the world, it was just another Hollywood divorce. But for Ronald, it was devastation. He carried those papers home, placed them on the very table where they had once dreamed of their future, and stared at the ink that ended everything. Friends noticed how his light dimmed. He still smiled, still charmed, still played the part of the cheerful man. But at night, in the silence, he sat alone, broken. He had faced rejection, poverty, hardship. But nothing compared to losing Jane. And Jane, too, wept when no one was watching. She loved him, but sometimes love is not enough. Sometimes two hearts beat for each other and still drift apart. Years later, Ronald would find another love, one that would walk with him through every battle of his life. But he never forgot Jane. In the quietest corners of his heart, there remained the ache of that first great love, the woman who was once his entire world, and the heartbreak of watching it slip away.
Whose inspiring story of politician would you like to hear next? Tell us in the comments below.